Hit me.
Hey, if you are trying, these things are delicious.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to a brand new episode of With the Side of Chaos. This is Patricio, a.k.a. Rocky, and as always, I am joined by the saltiest white dude you'll ever fucking meet. Don't cross him over in a freaking Publix line. He will fucking cut you.
I guess I will. Hey, everybody. Oh, I didn't get a drop after? What kind of horse shit is that? Do we got a drop?
Story of your life.
No, they took that away, remember?
Oh, that's right, dude. Yeah, you had a fucked up week.
Oh, man, that's amazing.
Who are you again? What's your name? What you do?
My name's Aaron.
Welcome.
I do stuff.
You do stuff. You do.
I have like 9 jobs. I counted them all because I had to get my W-2 set.
Yeah.
And I realized I have 1099s I need to fill out this year. And I've never done that before, and I'm fucking scared. I'm an adult now. They found it. They found it, Jake. They found it. They found the thing I told you that they were not going to find. They found it. So that's also part of this week.
It is, dude. But also on top of all that, this is the podcast that puts a magnifying glass on Orlando to show the world that we're more than just theme parks. We talk to the creative, the diverse, the talent that gets overlooked because of a fucking mouse and a goddamn list that went viral here in Orlando, dude. What the fuck, bro?
Okay, so I went viral this week. Not for comedy, not for fun, not for anything enjoyable. I was in stuff to do in Orlando for tourists, okay? And someone had compiled a list in a very organized, friendly way that I was going to pass on to my friends. All of a sudden, there's 2,000 shares of my list that I stole from another person.
Dude, your fucking list went insane and so helpful with like eating in Orlando, bro.
Yeah, it has like all these eateries that are owned by mom and pops, and then someone put Jersey Mike's on there. I don't know how I feel about that list. That's why I can't take credit for making the list.
Yeah. But dude, it was a very helpful list. It broke down the kinds of food, the price for the food, and all that stuff, like ranking whether it's barbecue, Korean, Chinese.
It was a condensed Yelp list,
dude. It freaking. I showed it to my fiance, and she was like, "Whoa."
So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to make that list again, but myself, I'm going to make it and organize it by geographical location.
Okay.
So people can see it on like a spread of a map. So if they want this kind of food, they can pop it up. So maybe app it.
I like it, bro.
All the Spanish food. It is not a bad idea. All of it in Orlando.
However,
every Spanish restaurant.
No.
Every Mexican restaurant. Every Puerto Rican restaurant. Every little demographic cut and pasted.
Was Lechonera on there?
I think it might be too new. I didn't make the list.
No, Lechonera is not fucking new. What
Puerto
the fuck are you talking about?
I know. Oh, that was the first time I ever had it. Thank you again.
But yeah, you're welcome. It's fucking delicious.
It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. I went on Monday with you. Wasn't it a Monday?
I believe it was Monday.
I went back Wednesday. And then on Friday, I brought it to some friends because I bought 3 of them. I bought $30 worth of that restaurant, and they were like, "Oh man, Puerto Rican food's rocking." I was like, "Yeah, we've never had this before. White people liked it."
No, dude, it's fucking delicious. If you don't know what we're talking about, Lechonera, they have a couple of locations throughout Orlando, and it's the best goddamn Puerto Rican food you will ever fucking have. I promise you that. That's coming from a Mexican. They do the chicharrón right. They do the pernil right. They give you selections of how you want your fucking rice, whether it's the yellow vegetable. Why the fuck am I plugging Lechonera? That's not even a goddamn sponsor.
Yeah, most of their employees, I have to point to what they need. what I need. It's great. That's how you know it's authentic. You can't they're like white rice. They're like, no.
Am I good to talk?
Oh, yeah, you can talk anytime.
I didn't know it.
I was gonna bring him in. This was like our catching up part.
Yeah, it's fine. No, bring him in.
He kept looking at me. He said my name twice. I was like, am I supposed to talk? My face isn't there. I didn't want to interrupt. You guys had a thing. It says mute over my head. And I was like, okay, I guess they don't want me to fucking talk.
Well, we were going to
sit here.
We're going to bring him in. Bring him.
I didn't know what was going on.
No, I just have this weird thing because if I stare directly at the computer, I feel like I'm ignoring you. But if I
you
stare...
looked at me and said my name like 3 times.
I did, because you were... I usually sit across from him.
No,
so it's weird to like... Who's this was? You know what I mean? Stare at the Nazi ghost who lives above stairs.
Well, no. Well, what I was trying to do is us doing our catch up, which we do every fucking episode. Like, welcome to the fucking podcast. But
with a side of chaos, I'm bringing it, throwing it down, gauntlet up.
Boom, there you go. And on tonight's episode, we're sitting down with a dude that I've seen your comedy for like a solid good 3.5 years, like developed here in Orlando. And because I've been watching the comedy scene for what you doing? Oh yeah,
put him on focus,
okay,
dumbass.
Okay,
this is the part of the show that's technical.
Now I think we have an old man.
Now
coming.
I'm here.
Is he coming to get the magnets?
We have an old man coming.
No, there's just like some old dude just showed up at the in the parking lot. But no, I would say this anytime we sit down with an Orlando comic that I've been watching the comedy scene for about 7 years now, and it's I love watching the evolution of a joke that starts up at an open mic or at whatever's going on that evening.
Yeah.
I've seen jokes evolve from like the one-liners to like a full story to like, holy shit, that's the ender now. And Jake, how long have you actually been in the comedy scene here in Orlando?
August will be 5 years.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I started here. I'm still here. So it'll be, August is 5 years of doing comedy and being in Orlando. Did you ever like think like that's what you wanted to do? Yeah, I always wanted to. I was just kind of afraid of it.
What was actually like holding you back from like doing it?
Just caring what people thought. 100%. I was doing everything because I thought other people thought I should, because I thought it would make other people think I'm cool. Yeah. And then switch flipped and I was like, I don't give a fuck about these people. I'm going to do what I want. Do you feel like not giving a fuck gives you more freedom? Yeah, it's almost become like a cliche thing to say of like, dude, just don't give a fuck. But it's liberating, you know? It's like, there's limits to that. And like not giving a fuck, that doesn't mean like just be a piece of shit and be rude to people. Yeah. Like what it really means is like, just if you're doing something that you care about, don't care what people think. Like as long as you're doing the right thing and you're doing something that you care like about, you're fine. Yeah. You know, that's the not giving a fuck that I give a fuck about. God damn it.
So I guess if we're going to go start off with the comedy questions, when you started till how you feel now, do you feel more confident in the scene, or I mean, in yourself throughout performing the jokes over the long period of time? Do you feel like you've escalated from where you were to where you are now?
Yeah, night and day. Yeah, of course. I'm doing it every night for like 5 years, aside from COVID when we had to take a break. Yeah, but yeah, confidence, delivery, everything, way better. I wouldn't, the comic I was when I first started, I wouldn't like that material. No. The way I delivered it, the things I did, no, it's not what I like. It's not how I am now. So like, what do you do like outside of the comedy world? Because I guess like the comedy is your escape. It was, but then it's like kind of like it's becoming a full-time thing. Outside of doing stand-up, I do like YouTube stuff. My YouTube's doing very well. And I co-own a tech startup. Oh shit. Yeah. Nice. That's what I was doing before I got here. Really? Yeah. Now, how long you been in that field? Literally quarantine. Whenever quarantine started, I got fired from I had like a corporate gig, got fired. And then literally right when I got fired, I was like, oh shit, I have to find another job. Instead of applying, my buddy hit me up. He's like, hey, do you want to do sales for a startup? I was like, yeah, of course. He goes, we can't pay yet, but this is going to be like, he sold me on the vision of it. And I was like, yeah, 100%. That sounds great. Let me start building that. I have savings and I can start building that up. And I was doing sales there for about a year before I saw anything from it. I was living on like unemployment. I literally wasn't even like signed on. I was just trying to like figure out how to sell this thing for them. And then it became real. And I went from being like, all right, well, do you want to just have salary commission or do you want to own a piece of this? Because you guys helped me, you help build it.
Oh shit!
So now I'm a co-owner of the thing, basically co-founder.
Now with that starting up,
congratulations.
How many people did you guys start off with?
Realistically, on the phones it was 2. The CEO who had the original idea and came up with it, and another guy in the field who was going to be doing our home services, not just on the tech side and sales side. Mm-hmm. And then we also have a 5th as well. Oh. So 5 people total is what we start with.
And now you guys are starting up your own company.
Oh, it's been started. Yeah, we're venture capital backed.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
that's congratulations.
Doing that's fucking awesome.
9 to 5. 9 to 6 usually, but. And then YouTube. But the problem is I started that. Mm-hmm. That's like almost like a dream thing of oh yeah, I could be one of those guys who does a startup. So I did that. And while I was doing that, I started making YouTube content as I couldn't do stand up.
Yeah.
And that's another thing where it's oh yeah, sure. YouTube. I'm sure it'll blow up there. And I went head down and just ran at both. And I was like, if I'm lucky, one works. If not, I'll just go back to having a job. And then they both worked, and I'm like, oh fuck.
Now what? Now did you attack the YouTube field first, or did you go TikTok or
TikTok? Okay. TikTok gave me. God, I hate saying this. TikTok gave me the confidence to do it. But no, I started making videos on TikTok making fun of Call of Duty Warzone.
Yeah.
So I dumped
which I still watch, by the way.
Yeah,
occasionally they'll pop on my thing.
Yeah, I'll be yeah. I dumped 32 days worth of gameplay into that over quarantine.
Holy
absurd
shit.
amount. So I started making videos. I get very angry at games. So I just started making videos, making fun of the things I didn't like. Even though I love the game, it's a game you love and hate.
Yeah.
So it's anything that bothered me that it kept coming up or kept being annoying, I was like, I'm going to make a video about it. And I threw it up on TikTok and they started going viral, blowing up. And I threw them on YouTube and they just kind of sat there.
Yeah.
And then 6 months later, out of nowhere, just fucking exploded. And then after about a year since I started that, it was at 100K. And just 2-3 days ago, I passed 250K.
Holy shit!
Yeah, dude, just check out my UJs. It's UYOUJI. No, it's YouTube. Sorry, it's not that funny. I'll see myself out. I'll leave.
I actually started. Wait, motherfuckers giving me the fucking YouTube address.
Can I jump in here?
Yeah,
I got a question. So since you were making so much YouTube comment with the Call of Duty, did you end up doing streaming during that period of time? Were you doing Twitch as well to keep yourself?
Oops, sorry.
Oh, it's all good. I started playing with the videos. I tried. I just didn't like it. I like it to an extent, but I don't have time to do the streaming because I'm building up the company.
Right.
So it's they were interlapping. What I was doing is when I couldn't do stand up back when it was quarantine, when I started building the following, I was streaming every night. I built up a decent little chunk. I would have on Twitch, I ended up getting to 500 followers on Twitch, which is
that's really good.
Crazy. But my YouTube is where they would all come and watch. So I started streaming there. But now stand-up's back. I don't have time for it.
Yeah.
So I just make content, run a company, and do stand-up.
That's enough. If you want, if you were. I believe Patricio right now is showing a YouTube ad before we get to Jake's content.
Well, no, I was already.
He's paying me right now.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Don't skip that ad. What are you doing? I'm kidding.
But yeah, no, dude, your video. I mean, not your video games. Your videos of the video game playing is fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
And
thank you.
I'm completely lost.
I'm
we play this every day. How do you not know the hospital? I never come here because it sucks. Dude, it's really not that confusing. Get up here. It's on an elevator. I'm coming up to the roof. Whoop, on the second floor. What the fuck? Shh, I hear footsteps. I think there's a guy right below us by the elevators. Dave, get up here and you can flank him. I'm trying to get you. I'm running it.
So, dude, I've gamed before. I don't game anymore. I used to do. I was big into Halo.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, dude, I grew up on Halo 2. Well, Halo 1 and then Halo 2.
Yeah, I got introduced into Halo 2. I got a little bit of the first Halo. I didn't even complete the first campaign. But then afterwards, I went back and I'm like, oh, now I got to play because there's more to the story.
Yeah.
But the shit that you say on your videos actually fucking happens in the digital world.
Yeah, but that's why it ended up working because I was authentic with it. That's part of the reason why I haven't put out a bunch of videos. I have a bunch of my fans some of my videos still are trending. I get comments every fucking minute or so, a couple seconds, and they'll be asking for another video, and I'm like, yeah, coming soon. And I'm not playing the game. I don't feel real making a video about a game I don't play anymore.
Oh,
you know what I mean? So it's I don't want to fake him out. They liked me because I was
you're genuine.
Yeah, like I made a fake PSA about something that's broken in the game, and I got some fucking Dexerto. It's like this big gaming magazine wrote an article on it.
Oh my god,
it was serious. Like everything I was saying like was for the game, and like anyone that played like in the Reddits and the subreddits of Warzone, like the official ones, it was blowing up and everyone was upvoting. And Reddit is fucking brutal.
Yes.
They will shit on you if they don't like your stuff and if it's not good.
I put out a Dark Souls 2 video about 2.5 years ago to test the waters. And it was about ganking people in the back with a thief knife. The only thing that they just told me is, if you come back, make sure your content's good, because you suck as a Dark Souls 2 player. Get good, F word.
Get good. That's what's up.
That's Dark Souls.
So yeah, getting into that. Wow, I can't believe we segued into that so quickly. But
right out of nowhere,
you reached out to me a few months ago.
Yeah.
To record something, and you're pitching this pilot. I'm like, dude, by all means, anything I can do to help out. And you guys came into the office, and I'm sure like this wasn't like it wasn't the only location. You guys shot multiple places.
Yeah.
And coming in here, like you guys brought in a fucking crew. Like this wasn't like, with an iPhone kind of thing. No, this was like full production.
No, it was a cinema camera.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the cinema camera we used it's not on the list. I only know this. I literally I just bought one. I have one now, so I can make content with that versus having to hire a guy.
Yeah.
But we're still going to use Luke. You got to hang out with him. Yeah. He's cool as fuck. He's going to come down and shoot the rest.
Oh shit.
But now we have 2 of those cameras. So each shot we get, it's going to just be way easier to get, because we can have both cameras running on both sides instead of having to shoot one and flip.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm drinking beer.
No, you're fine, bro. You're fine. Yeah. Let me know when you need another one.
Oh, thank you. Well, what the fuck was we just talking about? Get good in the camera. I'm sorry. So it's about get good and recording. Had a crew. That was it.
You had the crew.
It's that camera has all the specifications that is required of cameras that are used on Netflix. Mm-hmm. It's not on the list of cameras to use, but it meets everything that, like, when you shoot something for Netflix, that it could be used for that.
Oh, shit.
It has to be like of that massive quality, that
type of quality, that type of codec.
Picture.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's legit. I was like, oh fuck. Yeah.
That's insane. Now, like I said, you went full throttle with that one. Multiple locations, full production crew. What was the inspiration for that? Like what brought that to reality?
I've always wanted to make a show since even before I did stand up. In college, my favorite thing ever to like watch was Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
You and me both.
Show.
You and me both.
Dude,
I can't. It's my morning coffee.
It's so good.
It's so good.
It's my favorite show. And the first, I think it was like 7 or 8 seasons. The last one, the up until this point, it was like the newer one. But it was the season where Danny DeVito, and it's the first season Max Fat. First season Max Fat. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a god now. He's shredded.
Yeah.
But he got that drinking, what was it, crow milk?
Crow milk. Yeah, fucking crow milk. Fight
crow
milk. It's
fight
called
milk.
Fight milk.
Dog.
Yeah. So fight like a crow.
I got to give that actor props for being able to put his body through that transformation season after season after season.
Dude, I'm doing it right now. I'm normally shredded. I'm being fat for the show. That's all that's for. For anyone just discovering me now, I'm usually ripped.
Now, I know in your stand-up you mentioned being a bouncer.
Yeah.
You actually did that?
Yeah, 5 years.
Oh, shit. Okay. So now were you doing like just like nightclubs or like?
It's college bars.
Okay.
I did a couple nightclubs. Like I did it while I was in college. For like, let's see, I graduated 2015. And then I did it for like a year or 2 out of college while I was working like a day job too. So I always had like 2 jobs. And yeah, it was just very, really easy money.
No, I feel like it's like the bare minimum when you're in college. If you're doing it by yourself, like you have to have 2 jobs.
Yeah, I used to work for I used to deliver for Jimmy John's and bounce at the same time and go to school.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I've always held down to ever since I was 14. I worked with my dad growing up. I was a giant fuck. My dad does tile, so I was able to just pick things up for him. And then by the time I got to where I was 16 or 17, I started working at Party City, where no one has more party for less. And I started working there. And then I also worked for Rita's too. So I was working Italian Ice, doing football practice, and working at Party Shitty. And then went to college, got fired from Party City, and then started working at Jimmy John's, and then found the bouncing job. Sorry, someone.
I thought the ship was docking.
Right. And then I've had probably like 14, 15 jobs in my life.
Holy shit, dude. I get the whole struggle when it comes to college. I went to school in Broomfield, Colorado, and I was working at Best Buy, doing a side gig at the radio station, and I was a bouncer at a strip club.
Oh, nice.
So
diverse.
Oh yeah, dude.
At
whatever.
the same time,
dude, college was just incredible, stupid money just coming in, because working for the strip club, I had a Russian, our boss was Russian. The owner was Russian, I should say. And he took care of us. Like, as long as everyone was, no one got raped. I hate to say it like that. As long as no one got raped or killed at the club, he took care of us. And
Nostrovia.
Yeah.
But no, I'm saying that because, like, I'm sure, like, you had some issues, or like, I'm sure you have some stories when you were a bouncer.
Yeah, I've gotten to a good amount. I've never had to punch anybody, though.
Really?
5 years. I always just grab people.
Oh, because, like, okay, I will say, you grab me, I'm shutting the fuck up.
No, but they still try to fight. But you gotta remember, I was in college town. You're at a strip club. You're dealing with like grown ass men. I'm dealing with a bunch of fucking kids, bro. I've looked this size for years, so it's like, like a fucking 20-year-old kid with like a fake ID. If I come up to you, you're gonna be like, ugh. Like they were afraid. Like, they would usually stop, and then some people would try to fight, but there's like 7 of me there. Yeah. Everyone I worked with was jacked as fuck. I was the smaller one.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I was physically bigger. Like I was tall, but these dudes are all yacked. Like they're all in like the police academy, and they're jacked as shit. Like.
I am very underwhelmed because I am not even in the same weight class to even be compared to either of you gentlemen. So I seriously appreciate that I can hire you guys to keep me safe in dangerous situations if the price is appropriate.
Yeah, but no, it's all about the journey, because like we all have odd jobs. Like you said, you were a bartender, you were working Party City, doing Jimmy John's, and like, what was the click that went from doing being a bouncer to like going into the IT realm? And even going into the comedy realm.
Oh, well, first the click was to go into comedy was while I used to work in a factory counting pills going in the bottles.
Okay.
Yeah. I was on a fucking assembly line. I was a part of a machine they didn't invent yet.
Okay.
I got the dead ass. That's what it was. I got hired there right out of college, but my good friend Lewis, actually, he's still close to him. Remember Ray's Energy from the pilot?
Yes.
He invented that.
Oh,
it's his product. They invented the place. He gave me a great job. I just didn't know what I was getting into. He wanted me to manage the assembly line, but in order to do that, I have to learn every part. So it was like, for a full week, you have to use this machine. You're going to run this whole place. And I don't know. I was in my mom had just passed, like, not even like a week before I started, like 2 weeks before I started that job.
Oh, shit.
So I was just like miserable. And then like, while I'm learning this job, it's like, yeah, this is what your life's going to be. I go from like college to like, yeah, you're going to be working in this factory, and this is where the pills go into the bottles. This is where the labels go on the bottles. And I was just like, And I pulled the manager aside, and I was like, the guy who was like training me to be manager. I was like, I don't want to do this. Like, is there anyone else you want to, I'll keep the job. I'll work, but I do not want to be promoted. I don't want to work here. And I was a good worker. I got everything done. But after about a year, I just called him one day and I was like, hey, I found another job. I'm not coming in. Horrible way to do it. I was a fucking asshole for doing that.
So like a coming into Jesus moment while you're on the assembly line.
Yeah, but that job, I'm very happy I had that job because I found podcasts.
Really?
The job was so pointless. They encouraged you to listen to music, do whatever you want. Like it's not pointless because you have to do it right, but it's like do the same thing for 5 hours.
Yeah,
that's type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Sucks.
I used to sit in front of this machine, and it had 2 like cutoffs right here. One would open and pills would fall into a bottle, and then it would close, and then you would have like a timer for like 5 or 6 seconds, and you had to throw a piece of cotton into the bottle, turn the bottle, and slide it down, and then put another one in.
So
and then you keep swapping them.
That's done manually. I thought it was like there was a machine putting a piece of cotton in there.
There's probably machines that do it, but I don't know. This was a newer company.
Oh, okay.
I was a part of a machine they either didn't invent or didn't afford yet.
Gotcha.
I was literally taking bottle, put it there, and the machine was counting the pills, and then I would put a piece of cotton in, turn it, slide it, grab it, and it was just this for like 5 hours. They give you breaks. They're not fucking like slave drivers, but it's like
so the opposite of Amazon.
Yeah, but there are deadlines. Like you have to do it at a certain speed, and I didn't like it.
Right. And I had something similar. I used to work for a factory gig up north in Wisconsin, Frito-Lay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did the bag sealing. sealing of the bags, that vacuum seal that they put on the bags.
Use heat to do it. It's like a clamp.
Yeah,
probably.
it's no different than when a girl curls her hairs and shit. I did that for 8 hours.
You have like super high powered like hair dryers.
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
like the heat guns. Yeah, those things are nuts, dude.
This wasn't as cool. It was a big machine, but I felt like Eminem in 8 Mile every time I did it. So at the moment, it felt cool. I did it for about 3 months, and I was like, I'm going to kill myself if I don't get the fuck out of here.
Right?
And then I moved to Florida.
God, dude, yeah, it's miserable.
It was cold in Wisconsin. I said, no more. And I just got on a plane and worked for Disney instead.
No, you see, I worked a factory as well, but I worked the QA side of it. So, like, I was making sure you guys made sure the
quality,
the
quality control
were sealed properly. The bags were sealed properly. There was certain amount of shit and things, and I fucking hated it, bro.
Oh, we hated you too. Anyone that got to just walk in there and be like, "This is good, do that better," we'd be like, "Fuck you!" As soon as you left.
Oh, I know.
Everyone
I
on there is just like, God, that guy gets to do nothing.
Everyone fucking hated me, and that was the thing, dude. Yeah, dude, I got to try food all the time, like. No, yeah, let's throw down this entire batch you guys made right now. Yeah, that can't go out. We gotta do it again.
This is the most frustrated I've ever been on a podcast because I feel like I'm right back at Frito-Lay, and I'm like, that
job is extremely necessary, but every worker in there is just seething with like some sort of jealousy and just resentment of like, you get to go in your fucking office.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, I went.
Check the boxes, motherfucker. Yes. I'm gonna check your box later. You know.
I went to my office and watched fucking Netflix. So like,
dude, yeah, I know. And then all the workers are out there getting paid less. Dude, it's fucking. Oh my god, my boy, who like got me the job. It was a good opportunity. It was like full salary if I were to get the management position. But he would come out and be like so happy. He's like, "You want to try this?" I'm like, "I want to fucking quit." This is rough, dude.
We have this customer service gig. Now, I'm not afraid of customer service gigs. You know what I mean? They're really nice. You could do a whole lot pre-COVID. Here was the thing, though. There was a guy named Terry who I worked with in Groveland. I'm not going to say the company because there's probably a lot of Terrys out there.
Yeah.
But anyways, this guy acted like my best friend for like 4 months. And we were like the coolest bros. We would hang out after. We would spend up to 15 hours on the weekends together. Like 15, 30-hour weekend doing transportation and logistics.
Yeah.
But Terry ended up telling me that I didn't hit my quota every day for the last 6 months, 4 months. And he goes, Terry, Aaron, we're going to have to let you go. I was like, I thought you were my friend. You were going to take me. We were going to go vacationing together. We had that planned. You could have gave me some heads up. Terry goes, no, I fucking hate you. Get the fuck out of here. I was like, oh man, I got played.
Yeah. Sounds like a cool guy.
Terry is screamed before I go to bed. I'm like, Terry, I'm gonna fucking hurt you someday.
But no, here's the thing: is as hard as I know I'm saying a fucking lie. This is how I felt every time that there was like a huge boxing match or big MMA match. I would throw a party at my house, and I invite almost half the factory to the house to watch the fight.
Oh, so you're gloating like a fuckboy.
Oh, fuck. I didn't even think about it like that.
You're going to tell your workers, hey, kids, want to come over to the Big Daddy's house?
I live.
Look at my 103 Panasonic full screen, no screen needed.
I bought this fight. I didn't even stream it. Look at that.
Fuck. Yeah, because I had the projector in the backyard. I had the screen in the...
You have a backyard.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, you have a backyard.
I even had a tablet in the bathroom. If people had to go take a shit and didn't want to miss the fight or whatever's going on, I gave options to
you were that accommodating.
I want to whack you. Like, if I was your worker, I would want to whack you.
But here's the thing.
They had flip phones. You piece of shit.
Oh my. They had the Ronald Reagan phones, and you had to...
No, I had the fucking if you were to come to the party, I just say, hey, bring a 6-pack or bring a 12-pack.
Yeah.
I got food. Just
and then they show up with 4 packs of PBR because that's all they can afford.
Oh no, mind you, I worked with Haitians and Mexicans.
And what's that supposed to mean?
These people brought fucking drinks.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, no, they like.
What are you trying to say here, kids?
By the end of the night, we had a full liquor bar because people brought bottles. People were, like, we had beers for fucking days.
But my real question is did they leave it or did they take it with them?
No. Oh, dude,
You're the boss. I would have taken my drinks with me back to wherever I was going because you got a big screen TV showing the fight on the weekend. In fact, I'm taking more than I came with.
You're taking drinks from the party?
No, I mean, the party's over. You guys all passed out.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
going to take the good Remy and leave.
I don't know. Now I feel like a dick for even questioning, like, you would take the drinks from the party?
No, obviously not. I'm not an alcoholic.
What about you, Jake? Would you take the drinks from a party if you
take them home?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I'm just an alcoholic. That's a problem.
So.
That was a bad joke.
It's all good.
Yeah, no.
I'm
sorry. It triggered me. I'm like, I've taken bottles to parties and left them there because like, oh no, this is for you.
I'm cheap, so
you're inviting me, and I'm gonna drink most of it, but you can have the rest.
I've decided that when people require me to bring a 6-pack to the party, I get a 6-pack of malt liquor Mickey's, and I put it in the fridge.
I don't know what that is.
Okay, so if you don't, Mickey's was what I used to drink.
The like Irish malt liquor.
Yeah, it comes in like a little green barrel about this big, and it's got a big top. And when you pull it off,
I feel like I've seen that.
Yeah, it's got they sell them at Sports Town. So if you've ever been there, they got the big there. It's like $2 for one of them.
Yeah, no,
cheap as shit.
It's similar.
Bush has them.
It's similar to the Red Tide. Oh my god,
Red Stripe.
Red Stripe.
Oh, I was gonna say it kills people in the ocean. What are you talking about? You get fucked up on that stuff?
I'm not a beer drinker.
I'm pretty sure it kills you.
No, I'm not a beer drinker.
You think the Jamaican beer kills you? Okay.
Well, I thought that's where he was going. I mixed up.
No, Red Stripe is a real thing.
Yeah, no. Red Tide. I said Red Tide, and he was like, "Oh, the stuff that kills you."
Or the football team isn't? Oh, Crimson Tide.
Crimson Tide.
That's
it.
Roll
Tide.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide. Yeah, that's about the only thing. All right, Jake. How's the what are you doing nowadays? What do you got the TV show now on the YouTubes?
Yeah.
Yes, I want to talk about that. Sorry, my notes are here and I forgot.
You're totally fine.
I don't know what's going on.
What
this is really good weed. This is really good weed tonight. I didn't expect this to be this good.
No, as in, like, well, I pretty much broke. I do the fucking company stand up and the show, and as far as the rest of that show, we're finishing up writing it, and then we're going to shoot the rest of the season this year.
And that's where I was kind of leaning to before we went all sideshow crazy on this bullshit.
Fun conversation.
Yeah,
it was
it
fun.
Helps people grow.
I had a good time. Would you like a Mentos? Where'd the Mentos go?
Oh, they're right here, dude. Oh, this is glass too. That's serious here.
Yeah, dude, help yourself to as many as you want. They're very delicious. So the inspiration for Get Good, is it more like self-reflection, or was inspiration from everything that you've gone through?
Okay, this is why we got sidetracked. We started talking about Always Sunny and then went into all the other shit.
Yeah.
I always wanted to write a pilot or have my own show since I started watching Always Sunny. And I saw have you seen their pilot?
Yeah.
Like before they got picked up? It was literally them in their apartment with like a really shitty camera.
Oh.
And they were just being shitty to each other. And that was enough for the network to be like, yeah, sure, we'll give you a shot. And then they shot a season and Danny DeVito loved it, jumped on season 2 and was like, yeah, let's save. And then they kept the show going. Now it's the longest running sitcom or whatever.
Yeah, it's
I said that like it was nothing. No, the longest running sitcom. It's pretty fucking dope.
You want to know what the moment that I thought it was okay for me to do stand-up was because of It's Sunny in Philadelphia. And especially what Danny DeVito did. And I laugh about it now because it's even funnier to me now. When Danny DeVito puts fucking sanitizer all over him and he screams, I just want to be fucking pure.
Yep.
And when he said that, I was like, if Danny DeVito, one of the ugliest people on TV, can do that in the way, that form, in just a comedic sense, I was like, there's hope for a piece of shit like me in comedy. And that was the moment. Not
beautiful.
Not Jim Carrey going out the elephant's ass or anything. It was
a rhino's ass. Okay.
Weed. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's got to jump at you.
Now you can, yeah.
Oh, but back to, so after that, I wrote a pilot in college back when I worked at Jimmy John's, actually. And it was about like being a delivery driver. And it almost like took like a Pineapple Express turn where when you're a delivery driver, you could like walk into anywhere. Yeah. You're just like, oh, I'm delivering. They're like, yeah, fuck it. Go ahead. Walk right by security. And I stumble onto like someone getting murdered. And I was like, oh, it's too close to Pineapple Express. But I wrote like a full ep and there's a bunch of stuff in there that I ended up just using for this pilot. And then this was inspired just by me starting to make it. And I know like every time I play video games, whether it's with friends or I hear people, everyone that plays video games all the time, the thought of becoming a streamer or trying it has come to their mind. Just about every single one, whether it's to play, you're streaming because you think you're good at the game, because you think you're funny, or just because you want to play games for a living. The thought pops up in your head. So I was like, well, I have an idea for someone that becomes famous and I can just base it off of me because it's literally happening.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, fuck it. I pitched the idea to Christoph and Joe Jax, Christoph Jean and Joe Jax. And they were like, yeah, that actually sounds pretty cool. Sounds like a good idea. We went to my house. I pitched it on the way home from a mic, actually.
Oh, shit.
We're at a Waffle House. And I was so insecure. I was like,
one?
do you guys mind if I pitch you a show? And they liked it. I think it was like maybe not even a couple days later because we were filming sketches together. We just sat down, we push record on our phone, and I showed them what I had for the first step, and we riffed a bunch of ideas, and we were laughing, like crying, laughing. And I was like, dude, this is going to be good. And then Joe Jacks surprised the fuck out of me, and he wrote a script for it.
Wow.
He took he's the writer behind it. Like I came up with the premise.
The concept.
Yeah, I came up with the concept, the premise, like a lot of the bits in there are literally just sketches I wanted to make, but we just used in the show. But Joe Jacks took like what me, him, and Christoph, him, and I. I'm sorry, I corrected myself.
No.
But Christoph, him, and I, we all sat down and riffed it for like an hour, and then he took that and just gave it like structure, and then we shot it. I produced it and everything.
It's amazing.
And edited shit. Fuck.
And you catered it.
I did cater. Yeah, we all got food and stuff.
Yeah. And dude, the hell that you guys went through for the food to get here,
bro. What the fuck was that, bro?
What? I don't know this story.
You don't know?
I don't know.
It's fine. I
Paul
forgot.
Revere didn't tell me.
Now.
So.
Yeah, dude, I had to bury that one in here, but I literally remember when you just started labeling all the hats that you wore when you were doing the pilot, and I remember that you had ordered and like, oh, okay, it's on its way. It's on its way. Oh, it's here, and then no one was here. Like we looked at every door, every possible corner of this building, and no food had gotten here.
Yeah.
And then you went through the hell of talking to the restaurant, and they're like, "It's not our problem." Mm-hmm. And they sent you to, I think, what was it, Dash or Uber Eats?
Yeah. And they were just like, "Well, yeah, they showed up." I was like, "No, we've been looking at the door. I've called twice. I never got a missed call from you guys either. Like that guy did not try to reach me. He has my info. We were waiting. I had service." Wow. That guy definitely stole that pizza.
Yeah.
He quit and took that pizza.
And we were
was it from Planet Pizza?
I don't know. I can't remember. It was Gito's or Gino. Is it Gito's?
Shout out to Gito's. The only place open 24 hours.
Downtown?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're good as fuck.
My favorite.
Pretty sure
I saw everyone's spirit die the moment when we were like, there's no pizza. Because we were all hungry.
You saved the day, didn't you?
It was a long ass production day.
Yeah.
And I ended up going to the place in person to pick up the order because we were fucking hungry.
Yeah.
And oh my God.
Yeah, I appreciate you saved the day.
I've never seen so many happy comics in one place over pizza.
Yeah.
Comics are really happy when they get a pizza party. It shows appreciation.
What's cool is the most successful clips from the show were shot here.
Really?
Yeah, because I chopped a bunch of them up and put them on like shorts, like for promo, and those are the ones that went viral. And they all were shot here, like in the office up top. The Dean interview scene, the scene where you were in it, the scene where we were together, that blew the fuck up. I had like 5-6 million views or something like that.
I had to explain to my cousin why I was upset in the video because she had no clue what I was talking, what was going on in the conversation. When you say spick and span, like what? Like, isn't that the cleaning stuff?
Dude, so many people were like, I don't get it. I don't know what a slur is. God damn it. Hold on. I either educated on someone to not say because it's a slur or taught people a new slur.
Yeah.
I hope it's the first.
Taught people a new slur.
You're WikiLeaks. You just tell them the truth.
Yeah.
I remember scrolling through the comments because you messaged me and then I started following. I'm like, holy fuck. I kind of technically went viral with this guy. This was insane.
No, you 100% went viral.
Yeah.
You went viral.
And now you need to tell Jake, give you a link and put it on your profile and keep showing it every 5 or 6 months to be remembered.
Oh, no, believe me. I've kept it in circulation.
That's good. That's good. I'm gonna rotate my list around that I just got my 2,000 shares. I'll be a helpful guy of Orlando.
People get it, but there's a good amount of people who are just like, because like the name of it is fired for being racist. So many people are like, this isn't racist. Oh my God. Just getting angry.
Like it's
like that's the point.
Exactly. And here's what I've noticed, because I got to study the algorithm like crazy when it comes to TikTok. I got to study the trends that are going on because of marketing. And I see that there's a different audience that was once on YouTube completely evolved to what's now on TikTok because the audiences are completely different. Because I feel like the attention span is a lot shorter when it comes to a TikTok follower.
Yeah, even with YouTube now, YouTube has shorts.
Yeah.
YouTube's trying to fucking take over that game.
Twitter as well. They've got a thing like a Reels app.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I need to start doing it. My Twitter sucks.
I've been on Twitter spending most of my afternoons trying to get let the algorithm, but I have this I have this whole thing that I want to get an organic harvest of people.
Organic harvest? What do you mean harvest?
Like organically who I know. You know what I mean? Like we talk in the Twitterverse. Like there's no one that follows me that I don't know who it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got rid of 97 Bitcoin miner advertisement companies who were following me and retweeting me, asking me to do OpenSea.io NFT sales, and they were backpacking off my all of them, all the stuff that I was doing on Twitter. And I was like, what the fuck is happening? And then I found out then they didn't like that, so they stole my Pancake Swap wallet.
They stole your pancakes?
They stole my pancakes. Legitimately, I had $120 in this this crypto thing, and it was taking forever. And then
for 10 seconds, you already talking about
No. Well, it kind of worked. It was Twitter.
Okay.
And they stole my wallet of $120.
They took his pancakes, dude.
Yeah, my Pancake Swap wallet. My cakes. Right. Took my cakes. All 10 of them. I had 10 cakes. I was very happy about those 10 cakes.
I like pancakes.
What do you think it is that captivates your TikTok audience than from any other social media?
I don't really use TikTok anymore. I should.
Good for you. I
have a good following on there. I just don't.
Yeah, dude, you got a solid following there.
I'm like just under 200K on TikTok, I think. I don't know. I try not to think about it. The best advice I ever got for content actually came from, he's blowing up now. It was Christoph Jean.
Yeah.
Before he blew up, like when we started over quarantine, like we all started like really diving hard into content. We couldn't do stand up. Dude was at like, I think it was less than 1,000 like followers on like anything, like maybe a couple, like 400 or 500. Now he's surpassed me on IG, same on par me on TikTok, and he on Snapchat through the fucking roof. He's killing it.
Is Snapchat enough of a medium to use nowadays?
You can get paid the most from Snapchat.
Okay, now I know. All right.
Open up. So whenever you don't have to do it right now, but whenever you get off, if you open up Snapchat and go to like the part where you see everyone's stories, there's a bunch of like things that you can tap on to watch, and it's stuff that you like because it's an algorithm. And when you tap it, after 10 seconds, an ad plays. 10, 20 more seconds, another ad plays.
Yeah.
You make if you can retain a viewer, you are making like double or triple what you can make off of like any other platform.
And I see there's a genre of content that pisses me off. Yeah. The ones that are the planned jokes, the stage jokes.
I fucking hate it, bro. Pranks.
Is that the one that are like pranks? Are they like 8 minutes long? Or those just those one? Okay, never mind.
It's usually super quick on like TikTok.
Yeah,
they're like in a grocery store with like a shopping cart, and it's clearly fake.
Yeah,
like the dude who's probably the most famous, the guy who goes "Puppy Muñeño," or you know what I'm talking about. He says that every other video is literally just fake. He's done some real ones. I've watched him get punched in the face. Like, don't get me wrong. He's done a lot of fucking ballsy shit.
Yeah.
But a lot of the stuff that goes viral is just fake. Like, and he knows it. He knows the game. He's just doing it.
There's this one group of people that stage fights all the time, like arguments. Like, he just came home from the army and he just found his wife cheating. And it's like these elaborate stories. Like there was one where they're on a plane, but you can clearly see it's not a plane. It is a fucking stage. But they're extending this argument over and over and over again. Or they can't. The husband is the boyfriend's about to pop up from the overhead and propose to his fiance or to his girlfriend, who's clearly cheating on him while she's on the plane.
Yeah,
and it's like, and here's the thing: as much as I fucking hate him, I'm clicking.
You're watching. You're like, no way, this is real. I knew it was fucking fake.
Yeah,
this is fake. You type it, and then it goes in the algorithm.
Yeah.
You're helping him.
I fucking hate that.
But wait, hold on. We got sidetracked again. The thing Chris told me, was that as long as you put something out that you think is funny and is like authentic, you're good. Even if it doesn't blow up, at least like if it does bad, if someone finds it later, you can still be like, oh, I believed in that. That video is funny. You know what I mean? Like if you're just, like, as long as you just are happy with what you put out, you don't lose, and you keep doing that until it gets picked up.
Yeah, because I see a lot of the big TikTokers where it's the niche. They have their niche.
Yeah, mine was gaming.
Yeah,
at the time. Yeah,
and it fucking blew up. Not only on TikTok but on YouTube. I mean,
and now it's stand up. My stand up videos pop the fuck off out of nowhere, which is I'm excited about, but I just need more.
Yeah. where do you see this going now? Like the growth has happened like what, within a year or year and a half?
Yeah. Well, quarantine. Since quarantine until I remember under a year, I got to 100K, and then following up like 2 years on it, over 200. I don't know where it goes. I wanted to go to where I can go on a tour and just do stand up. I genuinely believe that's a thing, but that's part of why I'm doing Get Good, because I don't want to just tell half my audience, yeah, fuck off, I don't play video games. Mm-hmm. I want to do stand up. Like literally at least 100,000 of my followers plus have came from stand up and just sketch comedy that wasn't gaming related. The other half came from all gaming. I'm very much appreciate them. So that's why I may Get Good, because it mixes both.
Yeah.
Right. It's just it's a funny show, but gaming is the piece that like is like the world it lives in. Mm-hmm. Anyone that games and watches that show knows like, oh, these aren't people that are just analyzing games and then trying to make trendy content. It's like, no, this is all like this stuff I did. You know what I mean? I'm like trying to be authentic with it.
Do you feel like you're stuck in that genre, or like
I thought I was, but not anymore. Now after my stand up blew up, no. After my other like the clips from Get Good blew up.
Yeah.
Like the scene that we were doing that blew up, nothing to do with video games. The scene with me and Dean, nothing to do with video games.
It's just the content itself.
It's just funny.
Hilarious.
It's just well produced and funny.
Okay. That Dean video makes me laugh every time I think about it.
Dude.
We're doing more of that. The next episode starts with me and him.
I'm so excited.
I'm very excited for that app.
I remember being in office and we had an issue. Well, not an issue, but the owner of the building had shown up to do some stuff in his office.
Oh, yeah.
And I didn't want to interrupt production, but I was like, I was down here and I could hear Dean yelling at you, banging the table, just like blowing you up. It's like, how many fingers in your body? I'm like, all that shit. I'm like, yo, the owner's going to reprimand me or send me an email later on.
Sorry.
Like I'm in Monday. I'm like looking like, is there any email? I go to the building manager like, hey, anybody say anything? Like, what are you talking about? Nothing at all. Everything's good. Done.
You fucked up the water cooler motif. Like everybody's going to talk about it, but they can't talk around the building.
Oh yeah, no. The word spread. Like there was a meeting in the conference room, and someone was getting their ass chewed out. They thought it was a real meeting.
That's how good of actors we are.
You guys remember?
Dean fucking killed that dude. Because of him, I'm taking acting classes now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I was just like, I need to step my shit up. Like I'm not a bad actor, but by no means am I at that level. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, I need to step up. I'm convincing, but I can do better.
Oh no, dude, you were amazing that day. Like you took this. I don't know you as well as Aaron does. I don't hang out with you as much as your other friends do, but I see you as like a focused person, like an individual who like sets the goal and gets it done. Yeah. The day you came in here, like it wasn't, like I said, it wasn't a little, recording with the phone. It was, high production. There was multiple takes on a scene. And there were points where I saw you, like you were, I don't want to say frustrated, but like you weren't happy with some scenes, like the first few takes. You're like, no, we got to do it again. Yeah. And yeah, dude, like you found gold, because I've shown the video to my boss. I've showed it to friends, and like they're like, yo, this is fucking hilarious. Like usually when you see like, and how long is the pilot?
About 19 minutes.
About 19 minutes. Usually like the attention span of normal people nowadays.
3 more minutes designates as a sitcom.
Yeah.
Yeah, so standard is like 22 minutes. Yeah. But the way we saw it was like, we had it originally, it was over, but we're cutting. Like anything that doesn't need to be there is being cut. Yeah. Like this is our project. It's like, it's one thing if like we're getting paid and it's like we need to make this time so they can fill the ads and do all the shit they got to do. Then it's like, yeah, we'll film an extra scene or we'll keep a little extra fat.
Right.
But it's like, we were just like, nah, this needs to be punchy. If this is unnecessary, it's fucking gone. And
do you see yourself like working more with the Orlando comedy scene when it comes to like production, like the second episode?
100%. Yeah. We're writing 4 more episodes. There are already 2 of them already. 2 and 3, the script's already written. 4, the concept's already completely worked out. And 5, we're meeting in less than sometime next week to like flush out where the season ends, and then we're gonna write it out.
Holy shit!
Yeah, I literally just before this picked up the camera that they shot that on, so now we'll have 2 of those cameras, and yeah. So I'm balls deep in this thing.
It's fucking insane.
That's why I haven't put content on. I'm like building this company so I can afford to make something that cool.
So I hate to ask you this geeky question, but like, who would be like one comic or one individual that you would love to like have in the production of your series?
Oh, in the series, shit.
Now you got
comedian or personality.
I say,
like, does it have to be a stand-up comic or just someone?
No, someone who like you would love to like have on this.
Oh, Dr. Disrespect. That motherfucker would be great. Him or Tim the Tab. Like anyone that's like gaming or streaming.
Yeah,
I'm not like, as much as I'm into gaming, if I watch a streamer or anything, it's usually Tim Tatman or Dr. Disrespect. Because I feel like if they were on set or they were doing something or a part of it, they would take it serious, and they're just adults about it. Mm-hmm. They're funny when they need to be. But yeah, as far as gaming world, one of those two would be awesome.
Fucking A, man.
Yeah, it'd be so cool. That or I don't even know what comic I would want to put on there.
Now, you had said earlier that you'd gotten some recognition because like an article was written about some of your work.
Yeah.
And like, has there been a content creator that like you have admired or you followed that, you know, has either liked your content or followed you back?
I don't know. I didn't really watch a lot or do the only thing I did was I used to watch like when I worked in that factory, I used to listen to a lot of Rogan. Like before, he was big, but he wasn't what he is now, you know?
Yeah.
I was just listening to him talk to other comics. I haven't really had fucking Noah J. He's a big zombie streamer. I made one of my videos about zombies, and like the biggest streamers in the zombies community reacted to my videos or whatever, which is a weird thing that people do. I guess that counts, that they reacted, that they, you know, it's like a thing.
It's an endorsement.
Yeah. What was cool is they're watching the video and they were just laughing at it. And they're like, it was like a compilation of like the best videos making fun of this video game. Mm-hmm. And he's watching, he's like, oh, that's funny. A couple of them made him like go like this. When he was watching mine, he was like, oh, fuck, this is actually funny. This is actually good. I was like, oh, wow, okay. But yeah, Noah J reacted to it. And I guess to be a fucking clout chaser, one of my first video that blew up on TikTok, David Dobrik commented on when he was like big before he got canceled again or whatever the fuck happened to that kid.
I am so out of touch with what you're talking about. I actually wrote down a few of the names. Like, I watch all these gamer channels, but they're all like lore videos or something related to one specific video game. Yeah, I'm trying to get out of that.
No, you're fine, dude. It's like the amount of time that a person like me spends on TikTok and just like on social media itself. You pick up on the pulse that is like trending right now, and
I don't have my finger on any pulse.
Let me ask
like
you,
none, absolutely none.
Let me ask you, this is just for pure shits and giggles on my part. With the following that you had, did anyone ever ask you the question, are you with the council or are you with the rogue? Or do you not know?
Is that a Star Wars question?
No, this is there was a TikTok war at the beginning of this year.
Oh,
between two content creators, and it blew up. Like it got to the point where it got mentioned on ESPN twice. And
I don't know. That's how little I watch content. I just make it.
You just make it.
Yeah, I don't. This doesn't sound real. I don't have time. Like obviously you have time to do it. Mm-hmm. You always have time to pull your phone and watch a minute video, watch a 2-minute video. You can make it work, but I don't know. I try not to. I just produce and create things.
Why is that, if you don't mind me asking?
I just don't want to. I don't want other people's shit floating around my head. I don't want to. I don't. I'm almost like not in. I don't like, even when I put my own stuff out, I'm like almost like Like, even if it blows up, like it's cool to watch, but I just like to keep creating, you know. Like so I'll watch some. Like the recent thing I watched was Peacemaker.
Okay,
that shit great. Oh my god,
I'm so just about to finish the session, so I'm about to start Peacemaker in 2 shows. I gotta watch Gemstones before I watch that.
It's beautiful. It's just that's the like anytime I watch something, it makes me like mad that I'm not making something. Mm-hmm. You know, like that's the one recently at one of the few things I was able to watch where I was like, I can just enjoy this, you know, because I'm not at the level to create something like this yet. Yeah. I'm getting there. So like, but anytime I watch something that I can make, I'm just like, why the fuck am I watching them live their dream? Why don't I just make my own? Like I'm all for being supportive, you know, but it bothers me. I'm just like, I could be making something right now.
Now I know we kind of focus more on the video content and the video aspect of your success, but I want to touch base on something where like we have common ground, and that's your podcasts.
Yes.
You do that with your good buddy Joe, who another
acquaintance. That is like my best bud.
He's a funny ass dude. I watched him for years now here in Orlando, and this is, I can't believe I'm saying this on the air, but sometimes I feel like he wants to kick my ass every time I see him. he has this vibe like, I'm gonna fucking kick your ass, bro.
He just has like this soulless stare.
Yeah. That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Like he's looking through you.
I've been wanting to ask, go to Joe about this one because I had a funny thing happen to me a few months ago. Oh, this is about 1.5 years ago, I should say, to get the timeline straight. I was on Tinder. Hinge. I was on Hinge, and I met this woman, a little bit older than me, but I'm like, hey, let's see what happens.
Yeah.
And when I mentioned that I wanted kids, that was the deal breaker. She didn't want kids. She couldn't have kids. I'm like, oh, well, you want to get another drink? that was just...
so I can come inside. I don't have to pull out. Awesome.
And
sorry, got a little vulgar.
You're...
Oh, so I don't have to pull out. Oh, okay.
Greatest feeling in the world.
This is a nut-free zone.
Yeah.
But nut freely.
She mentioned, because she came out to Grumpy's one night. Well, she came out to Grumpy's a couple of times. And one night Joe walked in and she was like, oh my God, I went out with him. I was like, okay, like, good for you. Like, I didn't know how to take that. And he's like, he never called me again.
You have to tell me her name after the show. I need to know.
I definitely will. But it threw me the fuck off.
Was it Danielle?
No.
that was more for me and Jake than you.
Oh, dude, I just got a nasty taste in my throat by you saying
he's
that.
Connected to that too. Everyone that I was associated with has some connection to Danielle.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
She's a medium now.
It's a different, and it's not the one everyone's thinking. The problem was there was 2 women named Danielle that started at the same time.
Yeah.
And I was like, this girl's, she's fucking crazy. Don't book her. Like, I didn't say don't book her. I didn't have to.
Right.
Because she didn't do well. But like someone would ask me like, hey, this person's like, back when I used to run a room,
right,
she was like reaching out to the club owner to book around me because I wasn't putting her on a show. And they asked me, I was like, she doesn't have 5 minutes. Like, I don't recommend, like, do what you want with her. If she wants to like book something and put it together and do all the work. Yeah. But just letting you know, don't have 5 minutes yet. She just started.
How was your experience with her? I know you had an hour with her on microphones. How was that?
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, my God. You had her on here?
No, I never had her on the show.
No, but she had something with you, didn't she?
No.
Didn't you guys have...
No, I never hooked up. Hell no.
I didn't say hooked up, fool. I said, didn't you do some audio shit with her?
No, I don't think so.
No? Okay,
I got into a cyber war shit with her because I posted something about Hamilton. And she went on a tirade like Hamilton is racist.
Oh, man.
I'm like,
that's not fun.
How the fuck is Hamilton racist? And it was just back and forth. You know, I don't want to feed to that fire. Fuck that shit. But going back to this, it just threw me off that it was like he never called her back. Then I'm like, wait, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, this is a cool dude. So something's wrong with her. And like, that ended quickly right after that comment. But I've always wanted to ask Joe about to confirm if it was the same girl, because
no, Joe never did anything with Danielle. I promise you.
No, with the other girl, fuck it.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. But no, I'm sorry that I got off topic, and I'm sorry that I dove into that one right there because that one's provided me.
And we never said a last name, so no one knows who we're talking about.
Exactly.
So we're
good. We can
trust me. I know that she was telling me, like, she goes, because of you, these jobs aren't accepting my applications. She thought the people that she was applying to work for were listening to Cup of Jokes and being like, oh, that must be her. And they weren't hiring her because of me.
Oh, wow.
Fucking lunatic.
Not
the booker thing. Like, she would apply to be like a bartender somewhere.
Oh, shit. Oh, God. That would have been.
Like, if it was like.
You were the kingpin of her entire life.
Apparently it's my word against. What the fuck?
Okay. My Lord, that's hilarious.
That's a fun jump into the past.
Yeah, that's a diatribe.
I'm so sorry. You were the one who mentioned.
I'm an evil person.
We can get brought up.
I know.
I don't know. I have these little quirking things.
Put them to rest. Fuck. But going back to your podcast, like you do. Yeah.
Okay, I quit. I'll say it later. Just kidding.
What started the podcast?
Me and Joe just said fuck it. Like dead ass. We both were like almost worried about it because it's like. When you remember when you first started, you're like, oh, there's already so many. Why the fuck am I doing this? Like, it's the fear of like, oh, what if it's not good? And then I just said, fuck it, dude. Let's just go in. Me and him split Zoom and 2 XLR mics. What's it called? 2 Shure M150s, just like the dynamic mics, cords. And we just recorded it. And we're like, fuck, we're just posting it. And Kermit Gonzalez helped us set it up. And now we're at, we just recorded episode 155 this past week. We haven't missed a week since.
Congratulations.
And it's starting to get a lot of attention. Like, it's blown up on TikTok a couple times, and I'm just excited for it. And now we do it every single week. We have guests and stuff. So I'm excited.
Dude, congratulations on all your success, man. Seriously. From first time I ever saw you to now, dude, it's fucking insane.
Yeah, if you saw me 3 years ago, it's literally night and day.
Yeah.
There's all this good things started happening the past year or two. Before then, it was just like very mediocre comedy that had promise. And realistically, yeah, up until the point, yeah. Literally right before quarantines when I started getting good enough to where people were booking me, not just friends, where they were like, oh, you're a comic, you're good. You know, like I started hosting for like big names, and like I was getting booked at like bigger places, like at the Improv and stuff. And then quarantine, and then now I'm like have a following with it too.
So as we're wrapping up, bro, like
we're wrapping up.
Yeah, I mean, told you an hour, unless you want to do more.
No, I'm a fucking flew by.
The one question I ask to anyone who comes in here, measuring their success moving forward, what drives you?
Shit. What drives me?
That was good ASMR.
Yeah.
What did I like go?
Yeah, like we heard that shit go down.
Yeah, well, just because it's like we like doing comedy, you know. It's like, do I go like give you like a fun answer, or do you want like a real answer?
Whatever you want to do, man.
Let the heart speak.
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't want to die with regret. Which it sounds kind of cliche, but I was in a weird situation. 2015, I had to watch my mom die. Like, not like she passed, like you have to come home. It was like 2 weeks in a hospital. She had cancer, like was super aggressive out of nowhere. Last time I spoke with her, she's like, doctor said I'm cancer free by Christmas. 2 weeks later, I get a call from my brother trying not to cry, like, come home now. And she's in a hospital and looks like she aged 50 years. And she has no hair, nothing. Like, every time I saw her, she would always took a lot of pride in herself. So she always she liked to like dress nice. Like, she bought like the most expensive wig when she had to do chemo, makeup, and the whole nine. So it looked like she wasn't even sick, you know? And then I go back to college. She's like, oh, I'll be cancer free. And then they're like, come home. And then she's in the hospital. They don't care about that shit. They're like, oh, we need to figure it out. And it just literally looked like my mom went from being like, however old I think she was like 50 or 55. It looked like she was 80 years old because of how much it like started fucking really killing her.
Holy shit.
Nuts. And she couldn't talk. And I spent 2 weeks there, like every day, just in the hospital. Like, the doctors knew, but you're a fucking kid. I was 22 or 23 at the time. So I'm just like, oh, there's a chance. There's like that 0.001, you know, we're fine. We'll figure it out. Stay good. And then, and then they moved to hospice, and I was sleeping there a good amount, and I was just couldn't talk to her, but I started thinking about all the shit she told me she wanted to do, about how like, oh, I was going to help her go. She never went to college. So she's like, oh, I can't wait. I'm going to go to college. I'm going to try this. I'm going to try that. I can't wait till like when you come back, you can help me with this. And all I could see is all the shit she told me that she was going to do. And then out of nowhere, oh no, that's all not, it's off the table. It's gone.
Wow.
So
that's an admirable answer.
Yeah. So up until that point, just kind of dicking around, getting high, being a college kid. And then that happens and you're like, fuck, this is real. All right. And then, then I found comedy. I was like, well, what do I want to do? And I started doing comedy now. 5 years later, I haven't stopped. So that's what pushes me to that. Damn. It's usually trauma. Pretty much usually something fucked up.
If it doesn't hurt, it's not funny. You know what I mean?
Some fucked up makes you have to work hard.
Oh, shit, dude.
It's usually what it is.
Jake, I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, we get different answers from everybody, of course. But
thanks for being real.
Yeah, for real.
That's why I dropped. I was like, do I want to go there? Do I want to be real right now?
Well, the thing about our show is that it can always be true. You know, like everything is
fucking tear my eye right
now. No, that's seriously like when I look back on things and maybe someday you write your autobiography or you hilariously make a mockumentary of how you display your life and however. But honestly, the start, where you saw the importance of what you were doing and wanting to do it more intently and taking more focus and promise with it, I understand what was the cause of that. You know, what pushed you to do that, and I give you admiration for that. It's a very hard thing to do, especially out of trauma, to make something like that progression in 5 years.
No, we've had
or years,
no,
depending.
We the show's called With the Side of Chaos, and I never want to focus, just on the chaos. There's always more to the story that just, there's more. Read the fucking book. We can't just go off the cover.
Yeah.
And like I said,
unless it's Congo, you don't need to read that. Watch the movie.
Is that the one with the fucking alligators?
That's the one with the ape that can speak sign language.
That's actually real, though. Okay, I thought
it is a very good movie, but it was underappreciated because Jurassic Park was out at the same time. Nobody
Wait,
cared
is that
about...
the one with The Rock?
No, this is like 1993.
Oh,
yeah.
I don't even think The Rock was Stone Cold Steve Austin smashing yet.
Oh shit! You're right. Good point.
I don't know.
I'm thinking of the wrong movie.
It's okay.
I think you're thinking about Jungle Cruise.
You're thinking about the.
I am thinking of Jungle Cruise. That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah.
But no, it's always refreshing because we try to have a fun conversation, but somehow the conversation just gets real. And
I talked to a mental health counselor, and we did a session live here on the show.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was one of the most fucked up, scary things I think that woman has ever engaged. I kind of beefed it up a little bit to make the show a little more interesting, but I didn't shy.
Oh yeah, we got Melissa coming in at the end of March.
Oh great, we get to do it again. See how my progression of fucked upness has
Melissa,
gotten
me. amazing life coach right there. But yeah, dude, I know you and I have been talking a little bit more over the past year and a half now, and I've been bugging you because like I knew for a fact that there was like more to you. There was like I wanted to see what drove you, and dude, I mean, you fucking delivered on that shit. I couldn't have expected a more down to earth, genuine, real answer, and I thank you for opening up on that.
Yeah, no problem.
Where can people find your fucking content, man?
YouTube mostly. YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok.
Just type in Jake Ricca, right?
It literally just Jake Ricca, yeah. I just make it my name. The only TikTok it's Jake Ricca Comedy because I think I accidentally stole Jake Ricca from myself. I think I made an account and I was like, this is fucking stupid. TikTok's dumb. And then I forgot the password and then I created a new one.
Don't you fucking hate that?
I once said
I think that's what happened.
I had to do Aaron Sadargas one time, and that hurt my soul.
What?
Aaron Sadargas one.
That's a
screen
name.
Because
I always know it's Sodergrass. Sorry. Sadargas.
I hate my last name. I hate it. It's Sadagas, but
it is?
It is.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, dude.
You just let people say it wrong?
No. That's why I have Salty Aaron as a name, because my last name is Abomination. I hate it. My wife
Sadargas?
Just pretend to have the worst Boston accent and then say my name. It's 3 syllables.
Sadagas?
Yeah.
That's fine. I just never heard it that way.
Yeah.
Everyone says Sodergrass, so I just said that.
Yeah.
I never heard you correct me or anyone.
I don't like to. It's like the one thing that I'm originally from Northern Illinois. I shouldn't have a last name that sounds like someone didn't drink from the well. You know, the well water, because your lips are so fucking dry.
Sadagas.
Yeah, Sadagas. You know what I mean? Watch Boondock Saints 9 times. You come back, you can say my name perfectly. Okay,
it's a great movie.
It is a great movie. But if you really want to master it, go ahead and watch The Departed twice.
Another
Jack
great
Nicholson.
Movie.
That's all you need.
So just Irish people?
Just Irish people.
There you go.
Just straight fucking Irish trash. You know, fighting each other and shit. It's great.
Yeah.
So yeah, check out Jake Ricca. Check out his. I say Ricca. It's
Ricca is how you're supposed to say it. People say Ricca because that's how it looks like it's supposed to be said, but it is Ricca.
Ricca. Okay.
Yeah, Jake Ricca.
Like, oh my god, I've been talking to this guy for almost an hour now, and I fuck up.
No, that's how you say it. You're good.
Aaron, what you got coming up this week?
Underwear show Sunday night.
Oh, dude,
nice. I highly recommend coming.
You get chub up before?
Well, I have a story to go with the underwear.
Okay, all right.
Because I'm gonna wash the underwear, obviously, and then bring it to the show. And then I'm going to tell the story of my tale of woes from this week. And trust me, it will be the funniest 5 minutes I have ever told.
Nice.
I did it at Madcaps. I know it works.
Oh, nice, dude. Okay.
We got something coming up on the 28th.
On the 28th, me and Pat are going to be at the Turn and Nog in Daytona. We're going to, and I'm also doing a show there at the Improv that night as well. So, but we're going to be with Sareth, and we're going to be live on stage. I highly recommend you guys reach out to Sareth. You can do a live show at the Nog, and they're going to basically live stream it to YouTube and stuff while it's happening. There will probably be an empty bar, but that doesn't matter because the camera's on us, and that's the point.
But that doesn't matter.
The audience is in our head.
Yes,
yes. We can hear their applause right now. Whoop, wrong song.
That's what's up.
I was going to bring it back. I was like, Jackass Forever, yo.
But
do you want me to talk about where I'm coming up next, or do we already do that part?
Go ahead.
Fuck, where are you next?
No, because we were plugging your content, and yeah, dude, go ahead by all means plug what
you usually only have to plug one.
Yeah, that's why I was like, fuck, was I supposed to do it there?
Yeah,
because actually we have some, because I know you have a local following. I literally, me and Joe got a room. We started a room together.
Nice.
You might have seen ads for it. It says Downtown Comedy.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the reservations are getting like already full, and we're gonna have to increase the limit of like the reservations, and it's right downtown on Church. It's a place called Binks. It's a coffee shop.
Binks.
Oh,
yes,
that's awesome.
Yeah, and it's March 9th, and it's gonna be, the goal is to have it every Wednesday as a showcase, but right now we're starting at the first Wednesday of the month.
Okay,
and the owner's cool as fuck. He's about it, and I feel like it's a cool name.
Have you seen the van they have for that place?
The van?
Yeah, the van. If not, I'll tell you what street to drive down. You can see the Binks van.
Oh, nice.
The van is so cool.
Dope. And I'll be at the Orlando Improv March 20th.
March 20th. Okay, yeah. Beautiful. I'll send me the links. I'll be more than happy to put it on the website. But on top of that, we've been invited, sir.
Oh no. Are we going to Secrets?
No.
God damn it. I told you.
That was a one-time thing, man. I'm
sorry.
On,
man. Owes me.
So Graffiti Junction. I don't want to give full details.
Thornton Park.
Yeah,
that's great.
And yeah, check me out there every other Wednesday because I do host trivia over there.
For real, I walk there. I live in Thornton Park.
Oh fuck!
Every other Wednesday, is it first or fourth?
So they do it every Wednesday. So I get called in like almost every other Wednesday or twice a month, once a month. I'll throw out the flyer. I'll stretch you some stuff. I give out $100 in prizes at Graffiti, free drinks and some prizes here and there. But how
about chicken wings? I give out chicken wings.
If you know what, if you mention the show, I'll buy you some wings.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So Jake, remember go get some free chicken wings.
Yeah, I'm down for that. I had it the other day.
Amazing.
Shit. Okay, so they're going to be doing something in July where we are going to be the guest judges along with some other cool people. They're doing a chili contest in Thornton Park.
We're going to Chili Fest in the middle of Thornton Park. I'm totally fucking down for those.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing a live show over there, and we're also gonna be judging the jelly.
The jizz? Judging jizz?
Yeah, the Jelly Fest.
The fucking chili. God damn it.
Are we gonna go to Veg Fest too and see how bad they're
as long as we go to Pot Fest first again before we go to.
Let's just go to fucking Amsterdam. Seriously, stop imitation pot. Delta 8 isn't real, just like Twitter isn't.
Hey, it fucking works. But as always, once again, Jake, thank you so much for coming out. You already did your plugs. You did your plugs.
If you're not living,
no, I'm trying to think if I have anything coming up. Check me out on Legal Morse of Action, and also check me out on As the Road Returns. Can't find them, go to withsideofchaos.com, our website, to check out all our previous episodes. Listen to us on iTunes, Spotify, Spreaker, Google Play. We're all over the place. If you can't find us, you're a fucking idiot. As always, go ahead.
Also, we look for Pat's new car around town. He's got a bunch of news junkie magnets on it that you can steal.
Right here, baby.
Yeah. So I already took the cocaine one, so that one's out of circulation for Pat.
Yes.
So Sabrina the other night.
Beginning today until next week, I have a shit ton of news junkie magnets that I found in my car.
150 I have.
That,
I just remember.
That I'm going to give away just because I have no need for them. So coming out to the law office of Aaron Morse.
You could use them for your trivia too.
Oh yeah. No,
have Sean send you a bunch of magnets.
I will do that. I actually thought about that the last night. I'm like, I should totally do a freaking trivia night with the news junkie fans and give out just random magnets.
You could bring Sean in, and he could be like the source if your answers are correct, and you just walk around drunk the whole time screaming at people.
I like that. But as always, if you're not laughing, you're not living. Live every day to the fullest, but always do it
with a side of chaos.
Wow, I forgot to freaking play the outro music. So we will see you guys next week.
What's happening today?